and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet, and I've got my coffee right here. How are you doing today? I hope that you're having a great Friday. I'm having a great Friday. I did have to reboot the whole system. Um, I don't know, technical difficulties, and then my mouse, I think the battery finally died. So let's see. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work. Oh, it's working. Okay, good. I had to reboot the whole system. So anyway, it's good to be here and thank you for being patient. I know I had planned on going live at 9 and that did not happen because, things. So here we go. All right, I'm trying to figure out which way to go because left is right and right is left when you're when you're being mirrored, right? So I hope that you are having a wonderful day. And I see a lot of people in the chat already. And Shatika, good morning to you. Good morning. And Alice, good morning. Good morning to Nikki. Let's see, who else might have been here this morning? And I apologize for being so late. Let's see. It looks like we had some. Hi, Barbara. Yes. Trying to think up good excuses for me. Oh my goodness. Well, I think you could just pull from any number of them. uh, oh Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. I'm gonna get rid of this nightbot. I'm gonna have to figure this out again. Yeah. I think I might. Oh, did I delete nightbot or did I delete somebody else? Let me see. Just Nikki and you. Okay, well, it's good to see you. Thank you for hanging in there. I really appreciate it. So I've got my coffee and it has just some half and half in it. What is in your cup? Mm, and Nikki says it's okay. I have no concept of time either. Oh my goodness. So um oh yes, coffee pods. You drink the whole pot too. Well, yeah. Oh my goodness. So, anyway, I've got the coffee. Well, it is Friday. Yes, that's right. That is right. So, we know Nikki has her special coffee on Fridays, which I think is great. I mean, it's tradition. It is, let's see, well, we don't want to say habit, but we'll say it's tradition. It is, yeah. Hey, Maritza, good to see you. Hola to you. I hope that you're having a great Friday. I am having a great Friday. If I could get my voice to go. Mm, mm. This coffee is going to help a lot. A lot, a lot. And then I have my Alka-Seltzer that's going to help keep the cough and the congestion away. So I'm going to put that in there, but I don't want it to like fizzle up. So I've got my mug, just have a little bit of water in there. The minimum is like 4 ounces of water. So I try to go right at the 4 ounces. I mean, you don't need to have any more water than you need to, right? Trudy, good to see you. I'm so glad you're here. So glad you're here. So listen, at the end, or not at the end, but towards the end, like probably middle more, I'm gonna have a video for you. And these are the makes and the yarn stashes of this past week. Now I may have thrown in a couple that got skipped from the week before, and my apologies to you for that. So we're just playing catch up. So from now on, I'm going to just grab the photos and we are going to do a little video every week. Good morning, Lydia. Happy Friday. Lydia is drinking her ice water and working on her blanket. Good. That's great. Lydia, which blanket are you working on? And yay, Nikki, Trudy, Lydia, Maritza. It is good to see everyone here this morning in the chats. And if I missed you, please forgive me. But I hope that you are having a wonderful Friday. And I have a couple things that I want to show you. So, yes, that's right. Hey, Nisi, good morning to you. Lydia, good morning. And let's see. This is Nisi, Freehandly Made and AU. And good morning. And Alice says, I am. I'm so sorry. Okay, my Alka-Seltzer is ready. I'm going to chug it down. And then no more coughing, okay? Okay. You know, while I'm trying to chug this down, I'm hearing all of you in the background going chug, chug, chug in my head. It's helping. Maybe it's not helping. I don't know. Maybe you need a little louder. Can y'all be a little bit louder, please? Let's see. There we go. It's working. Okay. Just a little bit more. It looks like a lot, doesn't it? Yeah. I'm telling myself just a little bit more. Good enough, right? Good enough. Oh boy. Okay. Got that done. So now I'm going to have clear voice, clear sinuses, clear everything, right? Okay. All right. Sorry for doing that on the air, but Nightbot doesn't like you. Chug chug, yay. I'm deleting the Nightbot comment. I know. Chug chug. Yay. Thank you, Nikki. You're my supporter. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Lydia. Thank you, Lydia. Yeah, I think it's from, I'm not sure what it's from. Allergies. I don't know. Nobody else had it. So I'm pretty sure it's like allergies gone a little crazy. So, um, let's see. Oh, here we go. Lydia is working on a rainbow blanket for a king size bed. That sounds really pretty and a little daunting. King size bed is like serious business, right? There we go. Everybody's so nice to everybody else. Oh, I just love it. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is daunting. But you know what? It sounds beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. I know Alice's little niece would love that. She really loves all the colors of the rainbow and she's just really into it. Oh no. Your son was sick since Easter. You thought cold, maybe flu. Pneumonia. Oh, I hope your son gets better soon. My goodness, Nikki. Yeah, you got to kind of keep track of that, don't you? Yeah. Ooh, Trudy is working on a cardigan for herself with yarn you received from far. I wonder where you received that yarn from. I can kind of guess, right? Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh my goodness. So Nikki, your son is Mickey. So we can sing, "Hey Nikki, you're so fine," and then we can go, "Hey Mickey, you're so fine too." Oh, oh, he's already feeling better with antibiotics. Good. Good news. Good news. Good news. Okay. So let me get this off of here so I can show you. Now, if you watched my crochet with me from yesterday, then you will already have seen this. But as I crocheted with you yesterday, I finished my blanket. Looky here. I love this blanket and I love this border. I absolutely love this border. It is such a nice border and it is sturdy. And see, this filet crochet blanket could be very like I don't want to use the word flimsy, but we'll say flexible and just really you know, really easy. But having this border, I feel like really kind of brings it together. It helps bring stability to the blanket. And yeah, I'm in love. I'm in love. So I do love this. And this is one of my favorite stitches now. I feel like I want to make this in all different colors and then do the same border. Like, but I think if I did like, let's say I did like a blue blanket, I would probably do like a navy blue border. You know, it would be a darker, more solid kind of to tie it all in. But yeah. Oh, thanks. I think the border really makes it too, Alice. I just love the border. Excuse me. Ah, yeah. And thank you, Nisi. Thank you. This one, I am so sorry. I'm like trying to stop the coughing as I'm talking. This one, I do absolutely love it. Now, you know, this is supposed to be a baby blanket, but I don't think I would use it for a baby because the baby would get their fingers and toes stuck in these nice holes. But surely, I mean, you could use it as, um, you know, a cover up if you were nursing your baby and you wanted to cover the baby if it was, you know, in the middle of the night. Hold on just a sec. Sorry about that. I muted the thing because I had to really cough hard. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. Um, I may have to. I may have to cut this short. I don't know. I don't know. My coughing is starting to get out of control. We'll see. We will see. Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah. If you did that in DK cotton, if it would be less flexible as well. Quite possibly. Yes, quite possibly. I mean, it's very soft and just really, you know, wrappable. So it is great for a baby blanket that way. It's just the holes that I wouldn't, and you know, they don't recommend putting a blanket in a baby's crib now anyway. But, you know, as the baby got older, a toddler or whatever, wanted to carry it around. Good morning, Crystal. Good morning. It's good to see you. Oh, Nikki, you're so sweet. Nikki says we don't mind the coughing. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, stroller or car seat cover. Yes, that would work really well for that. Yes. Um, Alice, I like that border too. I really like that border. So easy. Single crochet row, double crochet row, single crochet row, and then a double crochet front post double crochet, back post double crochet, going down into the double crochet below the last single crochet. That is a great border. It is a great border. I really like it. Yeah, I really do. I would even put that um, on like sleeves of a sweater, the waistband of a sweater. I like it. I like it a lot. Mm, okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. Trudy says, I want to crochet him. It's her grandson, a monkey, and his mother said no, a cat. He took his sister's cat plushie. Oh, you know, children love cats. They do. Oh, 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 Nikki, you cough with me while I'm on? Are you allergic to me, Nikki? Are you allergic to me? Yeah, kids do know what they want. Oh, um, Lydia wants to know, has anyone crocheted a bunny from Ms. C Cottage? No, I haven't. Good morning, Catherine. It's good to see you. I'm so glad that you're here. I have not. In fact, I have not even heard of Ms. C Cottage. That is nice. Okay, you tried to make one in crochet and it didn't work for you. Okay. Ah, if you make it again, you might put a solid square in between. Nice. Yeah, you could totally do that. You could totally do that. Or even do, yeah, yeah, you could totally do that. Let's see. Hey, Crystal, I'm so glad that you're here, and we welcome everyone to our channel. And as you can see, everybody loves to chat, and they're really friendly, and sometimes a little goofy, and sometimes a little nosy. I know I'm nosy, so there you go. Let's see. Nisi says, I may have to do that border on the friendship Afghan we are doing for the spring square swap. That's hard to say. The squares are all 10 by 10, but some people did DK weight squares and some did 4 weight squares. Yeah. So this way you could just really tie it in, give it a nice solid squishy border. Ah, yes. Oh no, some did acrylic and some did cotton. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Oh. Oh, Lohan carries their 16-year-old cat as if as a toy. Yes. Yes. I think it will bring your blanket stability. I really do. Because it's just it's just the best border I've ever tried, and I've tried several of them. I didn't want one that was like overly frilly. I don't know. I just didn't think that overly frilly was perfect for this blanket. I just felt like I did not want to detract from the pattern on the blanket itself. So, like, I think it's being washed out, but maybe you can see some of it. But like right in here. Like you can see how sturdy thick it is, and yet it's still so soft. So it's not like it's stiff, it's just really bold. Um anyway, I love it. I love it. So ah I'm looking for something to start since I still need to connect Oogie Boogie. Are you procrastinating, Nikki, like me, right? Procrastinating about connecting Oogie Boogie. You just need something to like take your mind off of Oogie Boogie so that you can like do that up and then go back to Oogie Boogie and put them together. I would too. I would too. Ah, Crystal. Crystal says she just finished crocheting a couple flower bouquets. Wow, that's nice. That's nice. Yes. So Alice wants you to post your pictures on our Facebook group. She's wanted to try bouquets. We love inspiration around here. We love to be inspired, and we're like, we hear somebody's doing this, and we're like, oh, show us. We want to know. And so that is, uh-oh, Trudy. So that is what we like. That's what we like to do. So Trudy's going to be back in a few minutes. She hasn't had lunch, and it's 4 p.m. there. Trudy is in South Africa. And so, Crystal says they are fun to make. I would love to see what kind of flowers you're making. They are kind of intimidating, right? To look at. They're kind of intimidating because, well, most of the time they're very intricate, I'll say, right? And you use a lighter weight yarn. I've noticed that if you use a thicker 4-weight yarn, which that's my favorite yarn, but if you use a thicker 4-weight yarn, it kind of looks like grandma's, like roses, right? And I don't mind it, but it just seems like sometimes if you use the lighter weight yarn, they come out looking a little more delicate. And that is what intimidates me, the delicacy of it, right? So, ah, okay, somebody else just asked to join crochet therapy. So let me get this going. Let's see. Let's do this. And we will, yeah, we're going to get you approved because you answered all 3 questions. Really, I just want to know that you are not a robot. That's what I want to know. Or a spammer or a scammer, right? So as long as you answer all 3 questions, I don't care. I mean, we're an open group, but we're closed for protection. I want to protect you from the scammers and from the people that just really are there to not, um, to not care about the group. So, yes, it's the stems and putting it all together that intimidates Alice. I would have to agree. Um, creating the stems and putting it all together and um, having the bouquet look a certain way. Catherine. Catherine is doing her nails. Good. Thank you, Catherine, for listening. I need to do my nails. I haven't done my nails in forever. Let's see. I know, right? Alice says, I wish you lived close to me, Catherine. You could do my nails. That's right. You use wooden dowels for the stems. Look at that. And wrap them in green wire or green yarn. What a great idea. See, I don't know how I feel about using like the pokey wires, to use for the stems. I always feel like somebody could get stabbed, right? But if you use the wooden dowels, yeah, and then wrap them, that would work. Um, yeah. And Nikki has, she said, I've made a rose, but not much else. Yeah. I, me too. Me too. And I made one of those roses where, you make it and it's all long and then you roll it and it turns into a rose. But then you have to like sew all the bottom together and it's really, I don't know. It's kind of weird, right? Um, Crystal says she hasn't attempted a rose yet. So you must be making some really, really beautiful flowers. I can't wait. I cannot wait to see what you're doing. Alice says, last year before Mother's Day, a vendor at a craft show was selling crocheted bouquets. Very impressive. Yes, very impressive. Mm. Here's the thing, too. If you have cats, cats are notorious for like chewing your leaves on your roses and trying to like they get into your bouquets. And so if you have a couple, you know, of the crocheted versions, you could leave those out a little longer without risk of, the wilting and the dropping leaves and all of that, but also your kitties hopefully wouldn't be chewing on your leaves. Oh, let's see. I've got a bunch of pipe cleaners to shape in arms would be good stems. Yeah, yeah, they would. They really would. Oh, Crystal says pipe cleaners are perfect. Okay, great. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah. All right, so let's go over to our video and let's check it out. Um, and let's check it out and see what, here we go, here it is, what we have been working on this past week. And I think there's a yarn stash thrown in. So anyway, let's take a look and see what it is. Let's take a look. There we go. So that was our video of the week. And if you would like to uh, give Barbara a chance to cough in peace. How did you know? Actually, I blew my nose. You wouldn't have to see that. Yes, I think that was the Call the Midwife blanket. Yeah. And so anyway, yes. And this one is the Call the Midwife blanket. And I think that there was one on there, or I know that there was one on there that was the Call the Midwife blanket, but I can't remember if it was this time or last time. So, yay. So if you would like to share your projects in next Friday's video, just let me know. You can either email me the picture or you can post it in our Facebook group. I would love it more if you would post it in our Facebook group, because then everyone can see that and they may not see it. Mary, good to see you. Hello, good morning to you. And so anyway, if you would post it in our Facebook group, that would be great. I try to go by and grab all the photos. Listen, post your stash, your yarn stash. I did not take pictures of my blanket, so my blanket I'm going to show next week on our weekly, and I'm going to share yarn stash photos too. Okay, and that way we can get inspired, start thinking about, let's work on this, let's work on that. I have something new to show you. I started on something after I finished this blanket. I was like, I have to find something that is easy, just like that midwife blanket, right? I wasn't ready to jump right into another midwife blanket because I didn't want to stall myself midway and go, okay, like Forrest Gump when he's running, and then all of a sudden he's like stops and he's like, I'm done running. I'm ready to go home. And then he turns around and goes home. So I didn't want, even though I have some good momentum on that blanket and I love it, I didn't want to get halfway through a new one and go, I'm done. I'm ready to go home. So I wanted to start on something a little bit different. And I still have a couple things that I have to find. Like I have to find my squares, and I have not found my squares yet. which is really weird. But I do have some boxes that haven't gotten um, looked into yet. And yeah, I need to get started on that. So, anyway, Bag a Day is everywhere right now, and I think it's wonderful. It's about time. This woman has been so inspirational to so many people, and she really puts her heart and soul into her channel, and she has. She has ran her channel, you know, full speed for so long. The woman deserves every accolade she gets. Um, she's smart, she's kind, she is a great teacher, and she's a great designer. Like, she can come up with designs like boom, 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 boom. I've never seen anybody come out with so many designs so quickly and so many patterns so quickly. I've just never seen it. She's a machine, right? And I I've always really liked her channel because she's always been very kind um and authentic. I think she's been authentic. So anyway, enough of the love fest for Bag a Day, Crystal at Bag a Day. I started a poncho, and I do really, really like it. And so let me show you. It is right now, it's a square. And oh, Nisi, thank you so much. Oh, put towards coffee or tea. Thank you very much, Nisi. I appreciate that. I really do. And that is really sweet. Really, really sweet. And so here we have Bag of Days poncho, and I'm loving this poncho. Let me show you the pattern on the stitches. So this is a repeat pattern. Thank you, Alice. I'm going to show you what it is. And hey, Mary, good to see you. And so yeah, yes, this one is for me. This one will be for me. I haven't, made anything for me for a while. In fact, the last thing I made for me um, was that blue thing that my mom had um, ha, you know had worn, and she wears that quite often, and it keeps her warm. So I'm glad for that. And so anyway, this pattern is really nice. So like it has it's very similar. I think that's why I love it, right? Because it's really similar to the we call it like train tracks or ladder on the Call the Midwife blanket, and then it has a back post, front post. Let's see, yeah, back post, front post, double crochet, and so it is really kind of reminiscent of the stitches in that Call the Midwife blanket, and it's just a simple repeat. And so right now, let's see. So I repeated the double crochet, chain one, skip one row. I repeated the double crochet row, and now I'm doing the front post, back post, double crochet row. And so, and then you just keep repeating those rows, what I understand. Um, but I am really happy with this. I think it's going to be really, really pretty. Now, she uses pink a lot because her daughter absolutely loves pink. Um, but I happen to have this in my stash. She uses a J hook, and I happen to have this in my stash. It is the Super Saver Ombre, and this is in Sea Coral. So if you can see the colors there, Sea Coral. And so anyway, this is really awesome. I have two of these, and it's so funny because I thought, oh, I'll just, I'll use up one of these. It's got to be enough. Well, apparently, she had two of it was like a pinks kind of color, and she used two of them. So I do have two of these. That's all I have. And so I have enough to make this shawl, or not a shawl, but a poncho. I think I'm going to enjoy ponchos because then you don't have to hold them on you. So, like, if I'm going out to feed the chickens, I can wear my poncho. If I'm going out to feed the goats, I can wear my poncho. Of course, I got to get chickens and goats first. Oh, speaking of chickens and goats, guess what? Hubby and I, we had to go do our taxes yesterday. And it could have been really disastrous, but, it turns out it was a lot of money, but it wasn't, um, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to take out a loan kind of money, right? So, anyway, um, ah, four weight is your fave. Yes. Yes. Four weight is my fave too. Yes. And, so anyway, um, afterwards, we were like halfway to Rural King, and I don't know. Okay, Crystal, good, good. I will take a look. And I don't know if let's see. I don't see it. I don't see your request yet, Crystal, but I will take a look. Um, so we went over to Rural King, and I don't know, if you're in the United States, I don't know how far and wide Rural King is, but it's a farm store. Um, they have feed, they have things for horses, things for chickens, things for cows, things for dogs and cats, and then they have farm wear, the overalls, the boots, and then they have like an automotive section that has a lot of things for, fixing tractors and stuff like that. They have a garden center, stuff like that. Oh, thank you, Alice. Maybe we could put the link to the real one because I don't see her on there. Now, I did see someone um, had put a request through, and I went ahead and approved them. But um, that was quite, um, it was quite a few minutes ago. Okay, it's got a pink heart. Okay, all right. So hopefully I found you, and hopefully I approved you. If I didn't, let me know. Okay, so anyway, we went over to Rural King, and we were looking around, and I heard peep, 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 peep. Now, if you've ever been into a farm store and you hear the peep, 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 you know what that is. Baby chicks. Excuse me. Um, so anyway, I was walking and I was like, listen, and we went whoop and headed straight to the peeping. Peep, peep, peep. So anyway, um, yeah, we headed straight for the peeping, and let me see if I can share this. Here we go. Okay, copy link. All right, I'm gonna put the link right here. Okay, there's the link to the crochet therapy um, group, and if you go to the live chat, then you'll see it. And if you are watching this later, thank you, Alice. If you are watching this later, then you can, here, let me do this. You can, below in the description, there will be a link for the Facebook group, because I do have a link for the Facebook group in the description of every video. Okay. So, anyway, so yes, we went over and we saw the baby chicks. Now, Tractor Supply has baby chicks, but Rural King has baby chicks, like a ton of them. They have the Easter eggers, they have the Australorps, they have the Wyandottes, they have all kinds. They even have the Polish crested. Like, they look like they have little pom-poms on their heads when they're babies. Oh my goodness. And then when they grow up, then they look like they have, like, woo. Oh my gosh, they look wild. Like they're party central. And they also have the Cornish cross, which are the meat birds. And I always thought it was something that I was always, heard on all of the channels, that you had to order those and you had to get them shipped in. Well, they get them regularly there, and they're $3 a piece. So, you can get a chicken for $3. You feed it. Oh, let's see. You poked yourself lots of times with the pokey wire. Yes. Oh, the Polish chickens and silkies. I know, right, Trudy? And the silkies are just so adorable. And they're just gorgeous. I mean, if you could say a chicken is gorgeous, those are gorgeous. And then the Polish are just like sassy. They're just like, hey, here for the party. And then of course the Easter eggers, they have like the blue and the green eggs. They're just really pretty eggs. So the ones there did just the brown eggs, which were fine. They also had turkeys, and they had ducks, and they had geese, and they were equally adorable. The ducks were just really, really cute. So anyway, I was super surprised at, number one, the amount of chickens that they had, the little baby chicks. And so anyway, oh, good, Crystal, you posted your bouquets. Good, good. So we all need to go over there and check out on our Facebook group the bouquets that Crystal posted. And next week, we're going to be able to go over or during our live on Friday, we're going to be able to watch, and I'll put those in the video. So, yeah. Crystal says she poked herself lots of times with the pokey wire, and that's why she switched to dowels. So that's good. Oh, good. Okay, Lydia, I'll go over and yes, that is correct. So silkies are very good mamas, and they will hatch anyone's eggs. They don't care whose eggs it is. Now, they're a smaller kind of chicken, so they can only fit so many eggs under them, But yes, they will. They will. Speaking of chickens, oh, ducks and geese are messy, right? Yeah. I don't think I would ever do a goose because, for one thing, they're messy. But the other thing is that they can be kind of aggressive. And I don't want aggressive. I did hear that, having one goose in with your chickens and let them think that the chickens are their people. Peep, peep. Um, oh, Trudy, don't worry about anything. Um, and they are very protective of their chickens. So, it's not bad to have one, but you have to really, really be ready for them. You have to be ready for them. So, anyway, I'm missing Miguel now because he likes talking about chickens. I hope he watches later. Um, yeah, they're better than any watchdog. That's what I heard. Yeah. So now that we're talking about chickens and ducks and geese, I'm feeling like I really want to be able to absolutely, we understand Trudy just fine. And so I really wouldn't mind crocheting some, right? So my granddaughter loved her mermaid that I crocheted for her birthday. And so, as we start getting, different birds here, the chickens and whatnot, and goats and things, I think having some stuffies, some stuffy baby goats and baby chicks and things like that for them to play with, they'll really like that. They're so young and they are very creative, playful. So, oh, Crystal, yes. There's also a dragonfly midwife version. I saw the dragonfly blanket, and that is really pretty, really pretty. So, I do want to try and find that and do that. So, that sounds like fun, fun, fun. Hey, we're getting to the end here. Let me see. I spy with my little eye. Let's see. New member request. Nope. Okie dokie. Let's see. Ah. Oh, this is going back a year. That's so funny. Let me try doing not most relevant, but newest activity. Let's see. That's so weird. Um, it's what's weird is when I was trying to find all of the photos from our Facebook group, it was giving me things from like a year ago, and it was all out of whack. Like May 10th of 2023, Alice posted some donuts that she made, and they are so cute. I love it. Um, and it said, "Do not worry, be happy." And so I don't know if you can see that, but that is from Alice. And but that was from 2023, May. So almost a year ago. And then the next thing it goes to March of this year, and then it goes back to January of this year. And then one day ago, it's like it's just flip-flopping all over. So I really had to try and like I I just had to keep going and just pulling out from the recent. So that's why I thought I had missed some. Like this one, I think, did I even share that one? I think I did. Um, so yeah, I wonder if all of them got shared or not. Um, anyway, so I'm looking right now, and I think that there were one or two that I missed, but that's because they're all so jumbled, and it's just really um, hard to keep track. Um, did Catherine make the dragonfly? I think that she shared it, and I think she was going to do it. Yes, and Crystal says she loves the midwife blanket. She's made a couple. I love the Call the Midwife blanket, and I really loved it. Okay, Trudy says, my daughter raised a Bray chick. He slept with her in the bed. Oh my gosh. Those chickens, they can really become a really nice pet. People don't realize that they can just, they can become your person. And just really like there's one chicken out there, and he's got his own Facebook page, and he stays in the house, and when it's time for bed, he wears a diaper and he sleeps in the bed with his people. And it's he likes to be brushed. So funny, so funny. um oh, good, good.
See, he's smart. He's smart. Now, I'm predicting that we will not have chickens in our house because we have 2 cats. And these cats, well, at least one of them, he is a hunter. He is a hunter, and he would be great as a barn cat just to keep any mice away. I mean, he would just catch them, catch them, catch them. But I have a feeling that he would also catch my baby chicks, and I can't have that. So, anyway, yeah, that's not going to happen. So, gang, I'm going to let you go. Thank you for your patience, especially earlier when I had the coughing fit. And yeah. Oh, Catherine. Okay. So you started the dragonfly blanket, put it away as it was using a 3-weight yarn, not for use. So you're going to double it and definitely do it again. Nice. Nice. Yeah. A 3-weight yarn is not a bad yarn, but it is definitely a thinner yarn and it just takes forever, I think. Because one of my first C2C blankets was using a 3-weight yarn, and it just took so many cakes of that. It was a mandala cake, and they were big cakes, and it just took so many of them to get through that blanket. Um, I was really surprised how many it took. But it was very, very soft, and it was really a nice blanket once it got done. Really, really. So, anyway, I hope that you have a great day, and I hope that you have a great weekend. Get some crocheting done, do something fun for you, and I hope that that you come back on Monday full of inspiration that you can share with us. And don't forget to share all of those photos of your makes and your yarn stash next week so that I can see some. I will take photos of my yarn stash and start adding it to the video for this coming week. And so I hope that you have a great weekend. Stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. And much love to everybody. And I will see you on Monday.